Now, I have a couple of real estate stories that were sent in by my viewers that are directly affecting people who watch this channel. One of them is about people who are not US citizens buying homes, and how this person believes that people who are not US citizens should not be able to buy a home. And one of the reasons for that is because when you allow people from other countries to come in and buy our real estate, you're introducing a whole new tier of people on different economic ladders. You know, when you are looking at, say, buying a house in this neighborhood I'm walking through right now, if nobody was allowed to buy homes in this neighborhood that was not a US citizen, I guarantee home values here would be way, way lower. You wouldn't be seeing $7 million homes on this street right here, because the fact that anybody can come here from South America or Europe or China or wherever with multi-millions of dollars and easily pay cash for one of these homes here in Miami Beach, that changes the game. Versus if you're going by people who live here and work here locally, most people are not going to be able to afford those prices, and therefore would be considerably lower. And the reason why this person wanted me to talk about this is because recently in his neighborhood in South Carolina, there were 5 houses that just got seized by the US government due to drug cartel activity. And so far they haven't made any arrests, but they seized the houses. And check this out. These houses are located in an HOA community. So now he's saying, look, how is this going to affect my home value now that the federal government owns these homes? Are they going to do the upkeep with the structure? Are they going to mow the grass? Are they going to water the lawn? Are they going to pick the weeds? All the things that you're supposed to do according to the HOA. And if they don't do it, how is this going to impact my property value? And so he's really upset that people from other countries can come here and buy homes, because this is yet another issue that would never have to happen if that wasn't a possibility. Now, I've heard many different arguments on this in the past from people when I've brought this up before, and there are good arguments on both sides, in favor and also not in favor of non-citizens buying real estate here. But it's one of those things that's probably never going to change. Whether you're in favor of it or not, this is what's happening, and it seems like nobody in our government really cares. It's not on their radar at all. Like, yeah, sure, for example, here in Florida, they're not allowing people from certain countries, especially China, to buy certain types of real estate here anymore, but they still can buy some real estate. So it's not like there's a ban altogether on foreign buyers here in Florida. And it's only in certain places, like here in Florida. Most of the US, they can buy whatever they want. So is one state's policies really going to change anything nationwide? Not really. So I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Let me know if you think non-US citizens should be able to buy our real estate, or if it should be exclusive to US citizens. And one last thing that was brought to my attention is a couple of my Canadian viewers wrote me this disturbing story about how basically land acknowledgements in Canada are causing big problems with real estate over there. Because essentially, in British Columbia, for example, there's a tribe that has recently been given co-title with about 150 owners of real estate, because those homes were allegedly built on unceded land, which means people who might want to buy them cannot get bank loans as they won't have clear title. And also, in Canada, for example, they typically don't have a 30-year mortgage like we have here. People get 5-year loan terms for the most part, and then you need to get a new mortgage after every 5 years. But guess what? People who own those type of houses are not able to get their mortgages renewed because banks will not touch properties with any sort of legal problems attached to it. So property values in these areas have completely collapsed. You can't sell, and no one wants to buy them. And these homeowners are essentially trapped. I have not heard of something like this happening here in the US so far. This is just a Canadian problem. But if you have, let me know in the comments below, because this is really a disturbing thing that we've never heard of before, making it so that you have to basically ask permission to sell your home from the tribe because they are now co-owners of the house. And so this is a risk to the entire Canadian housing market, and I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but my friends in Canada can keep me posted on this, and I wanted to make sure that this got some acknowledgement here on YouTube at least. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you don't want to wait for my next video to come out, Check out this one on the screen right over here, and I'll see you in the next one.